Have you heard that some human foods could make your dog very sick or even kill your precious pooch? It's natural to want to share food with your furry friend who is an important part of your family. But not all human foods are safe for dogs. In fact, some common foods that people eat regularly can be highly toxic to dogs and may result in serious health complications or even death. Understanding which foods to avoid can help you keep your pets safe and healthy. By the end of this video, you'll know the common human foods that can be harmful to your dog's health. And in my next video, I'll also explain which essential oils are toxic to dogs. I found out about that the hard way, but fortunately, I wasn't too late. Protect your pet's health and well-being by watching this informative video until the end. Hi, I'm Kate, and this is my YouTube channel, Dogs, Dogs, Dogs Forever. I make videos to share how dogs have always been such an important part of my life. You might even see one or more of my 5 Whippets and my Dalmatian running around a little bit. If you want to get a drink or a snack, just put me on pause for a moment, and then please come back. But maybe you'd be kind enough to give me a thumbs up and subscribe now. Thanks. As a loving dog owner, you want to be aware of what's good and what's not good for your dog. We all want to keep them safe and healthy. But sometimes we can unintentionally put them at risk by giving them some dangerous foods. In this video, you'll find out which table scraps could be toxic for your dog. We've all been there, standing in the kitchen, staring at the leftovers, and wondering if it's okay to give these leftovers to our furry friends. But the truth is, many of us don't know what's safe and what's not safe. And even if we do, sometimes it's easy to get complacent and give in to those puppy dog eyes. Some of us might think that, well, if it's not explicitly toxic, it's probably okay. But the reality is that even seemingly harmless foods can cause serious harm to our dogs. And when we're cooking for our families, it's easy to forget that our dogs have different nutritional needs and sensitivities. As pet owners, we need to educate ourselves on what's safe and what's not. It's our job to protect our precious furry friends, and that starts with knowing what foods to avoid giving them. I've put a link in the description below this video for a document that lists dangerous foods for your dogs. You can download it for free. Not even an email is required. So take advantage. And now let's take a look at some of the things you shouldn't give your dog. Even small amounts of onions, garlic, leeks, and chives can be toxic. These items that add so much flavor to our human food might seem harmless, but they can cause damage to your dog's red blood cells, leading to anemia. Symptoms can take several days to appear and can include weakness, vomiting, breathlessness, and an increased heart rate. Garlic is considered even more toxic than onions, and eating it in any form, raw, cooked, or powdered, should be avoided. Grapes and raisins are another highly toxic food for dogs. The exact substance that causes toxicity is unknown. They might seem like a healthy snack, But even a small number of grapes or raisins can lead to acute kidney failure or even worse. If you suspect your dog has eaten grapes or raisins, it's essential to seek veterinary care immediately. Chocolate is a well-known no-no. But did you know that dark chocolate and baking chocolate are the most toxic? They contain a compound that's a stimulant that dogs metabolize much more slowly than humans. Even small amounts can cause vomiting, diarrhea, increased heart rate, and seizures. Macadamia nuts are another toxic food that can cause weakness, vomiting, hyperthermia, tremors, and lethargy in dogs. Once again, the exact cause of that toxicity is not known, but even small amounts can lead to severe symptoms. Dogs that have eaten macadamia nuts should be monitored closely and taken to a veterinarian if symptoms develop. Another common household food that can be harmful is avocados. They contain a toxin that can cause vomiting and diarrhea in dogs. It's true that the fleshy part of the avocado is less toxic than the pit, skin, and leaves, but it's just best to avoid feeding avocado to dogs altogether. Xylitol is an artificial sweetener found in sugar-free gum, candy, and even in some peanut butter brands. It's extremely toxic to dogs. Now, your dog probably loves peanut butter, so be careful not to give him any brand that uses xylitol, because if that can cause a rapid release of insulin, leading to low blood sugar, and that can result in seizures, liver failure, and even death. Symptoms often develop quickly, so if xylitol is suspected, emergency veterinary care is crucial. Dairy products like milk, cheese, and ice cream are not actually particularly toxic, but they can also be problematic because many dogs are lactose intolerant, meaning they lack the enzyme that is needed to digest dairy. So consuming dairy products can lead to digestive upset, including bloating, diarrhea, and gas. And we've all been victims of the odor produced by our dog's gas, haven't we? Alcohol is extremely dangerous to dogs because they are not equipped to metabolize it properly. Even small amounts of alcohol, including beer, wine, and liquor, can cause symptoms such as vomiting, diarrhea, difficulty breathing, tremors, and in severe cases, coma or worse. Caffeine in coffee, tea, energy drinks, and certain medications can also be harmful to dogs. Like chocolate, caffeine contains something that can lead to restlessness, rapid breathing, abnormal heart rhythms, tremors, and seizures. Caffeine poisoning requires immediate veterinary intervention. And then raw yeast dough poses a unique danger to dogs. When eaten, the dough can expand in the dog's stomach, leading to bloating and severe discomfort. Additionally, the fermentation process produces ethanol, which can then lead to alcohol poisoning. Cooked bones should also be avoided. They can splinter easily and cause choking, gastrointestinal blockages, or even punctures in the intestines. Raw bones may be safer, but they still pose some risk and should only be given under supervision. And then raw meat, eggs, and fish can carry harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli, which can lead to food poisoning in dogs. Some types of fish, like salmon, can also contain parasites that are deadly if the meat is not properly cooked. There are stories of dogs getting into all sorts of trouble, including sneaking into the garbage and eating moldy leftovers. It's really terrifying to think about what could happen if we're not vigilant about what our dogs are eating. Don't forget, I've put a link to download a list of dangerous foods in the description below this video. It's yours for free, and it's crucial to remember that our dogs are counting on us to keep them safe, and that means being mindful of what we're feeding them. Remember, it's always better to err on the side of caution when it comes to your dog's health. If you're unsure about what human foods are safe for your dog, then just stick to a balanced and nutritious dog food and save the leftovers for the humans. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. And don't forget to check out my next video where I explain how essential oils are another possible danger for your furry friends. I learned this the hard way, and I'll explain in the next video just how it happened. So stay tuned. Bye for now. Till next time.